I remember it like it was yesterday. It's something I don't ever want to remember. The day my mom died. It was November 9th, 2017. I was 12 years old. I was sitting in my room watching videos on my phone till I got annoyed by my cat Yoda being in my room. So I grabbed him and gently put him outside the room. But I didn't see where his tail was and the door. So the door slammed on his tail. God. I could still hear his screams in pain. It hurts me. Then my mom ran in, opened the door to let the cat free from its pain. She yelled at me. She called me a horrible person, told me that all I do is abuse the cats. Well, I didn't mean to do it. And she kept interrupting me, and it just really hurt me till she took my phone and left me alone in the room, alone with my thoughts. God. And then she came back in because it was her room too, so yeah, I shared a room with my mom and the bed, and she was still angry at me while I was still upset. And when I tried to get some sleep, I heard her having a seizure. A seizure is where someone spazzes out, similar to a stroke, and people could die from it. That's what I know. And God, it hurts to remember. And I remember hearing her having a seizure, and I realized that what was happening because I knew she had seizures. Like a week before she died, she had a seizure in front of my grandma's caretaker, and I knew this was bad. So I went over to her side of the bed, saw her face first in her pillow, and I sat on the floor crying for what felt like days till the noises stopped. I checked for a pulse multiple times for the final time. When I checked for for a pulse the final time, I didn't feel a pulse, and I knew she was dead. I started crying again, thinking that I killed my own mom. Keep in mind, I was only 12 at the time, and I'm still traumatized over it. So I went into my grandma's room, told her that my mom wasn't breathing, and she called 911, and she also called my dad, who was at work. And I sat in my grandma's room, feeling numb at what happened. When my dad came home, me and him went to the hospital to see if my mom was okay, and the doctors were trying to revive her, like trying to bring her back. And me and my dad were in the waiting room. I felt tired and numb, and I complained to my dad that I was tired. The truth was, I didn't want to be there because I was tired and I was sad. So my dad's friend drove me home, and I fell asleep in my mom's recliner that night. The next morning, my dad came home to tell me that my mom was dead. I was heartbroken, knowing that the person who raised me, loved me, cared for me, was gone. It just hurt. Now you all know. Now you all know the truth. I'm 17 now, and it's 2022, and I'm still traumatized over it. And the date, November 9th, is slowly coming up. It's on a Wednesday, I think, and I'm not looking forward to it.